What's up, guys? How's it going? And welcome to the mini channel. And today we are going to be reviewing Demon Slayer, because it's now the manga is completely done and it's over with. They did say that they're going to do some additional spin-offs and so on, but the main story, the main meat of the actual story is done. It's over now, and we can talk about it. Now, this is gonna be non-spoilers, so if you're interested in reading the manga and everything, the different link, you can check out this video out and everything. I may do a discussion video if I know other people that are that have read it, and we can talk about it in spoilers and everything. But let's go on and talk about this. So, Demon Slayer is a really interesting manga to pick up. You can actually watch the anime, and the anime actually fills in some of the gaps in the manga, but overall I think it's pretty faithful from the manga. So you can start in the anime and then continue with the manga if you want to, or you can just read the manga from the beginning. The manga overall is a really interesting piece. It takes in the role of a young kid and his sister as little kids, as they were attacked by demons. In this particular scenario, he was kind of out there and he came back, and then he finds his sister, who is now being bitten by a demon, therefore she will become a demon. She's becoming a demon and everything. It's kind of like their struggle together as they kind of join the ranks of Demon Slayers. Demon Slayers are obviously samurai that hunt and kill demons. Obviously the task is really strong and a lot of setbacks and everything like that, and throughout this is pretty much the adventures of the two siblings as they meet up other demon slayers, and they get acquainted with the organization, as well as, you know, fighting demons and so on. The story is really interesting in different many ways, because as this is a story that is not very original. We've seen demon slaying and so on happen many times. However, the way that they approach this is very interesting. I really like the way that they approach character development in this, because you do get a lot of it. A lot of the characters, even younger characters that you meet much later on in the story, and they kind of show up and they don't have a lot of screen time or a lot of reading time really. They still get some character development. I love it. In the middle of the fight, they kind of have some flashbacks about the stories and everything, and they do this pretty often and everything. You can kind of get where they're coming from and everything, and I love that a lot. I think this is a really good way to kind of carry on that and kind of just grow into that. I really love that a lot. Overall, the story really progresses at a really fast pace. I think this was a really fast paced manga, but really what I really liked about this is it's able to tell the story without being afraid of pulling punches. When a character needs to die, it will die. When a character gets injured, they will get injured. Things happen in life, and in this story things happen, a lot of things happen, and the author and the mangaka that worked this aren't afraid to pull punches. You know, if a character will die, it will die, and you'll definitely know it. And I love that a lot. I think this is really well made. I think this makes sense and everything. I want to commend them to kind of not trying to lengthen the story. Like, if they have a story to tell and they go from beginning to end, then it's definitely there. You know, it goes all the way there. It doesn't need to get additional stuff and everything like that. Sure, spin-offs are coming or whatever, but the main story is really done and over with, and I really like that a lot. A lot of the different plot points, a lot of different characters that you meet in the story are all really interesting. I think the character design for a lot of them are really different from what I expected, but I really like how interactive everybody is. It just has everybody has a different personality. I always had an issue with Japanese names because they're so similar. Sometimes they have almost the same sound to them and everything. However, their facial features and their way that they dress is so distinctive that I think is always kind of like it's an easy mark. You know who is who because of how different all of them look. They all have very distinctive features, and everything is just very different from each other. So I really like that a lot. Character design is definitely something really well done here, and overall I feel like this story really impressed me in the ways that they pulled me through. Sometimes I did not expect to get as hit as hard as it did. The story, again, the ending is fantastic. I really like how they did a lot of this stuff. Overall, I would like to give Demon Slayer a 9 out of 10. I think it's a really good story. It was told at the right amount of space. I think that it didn't need to go farther than it did. A lot of the Shonen Jump manga has this issue where they don't know when to end. I can give you millions of examples, but Bleach really come to mind where it feels like it's just dragging on and dragging next season or next season or next season. This one just knew when it needed to end, and it just ended there, and I really appreciated that. I think that that's the best way to do it. I think it makes sense too, and it's good. I think it's a good story to tell. You guys, if you haven't read this, definitely be ready for some emotional moments. This manga has a lot of emotional parts to it, and I was almost not ready for all of this stuff. It was pretty strong. But yeah, I really love this manga, so check it out if you haven't already, or check the anime if you like anime more. But that's it for today, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you have read this one or not. Again, my only complaint this one is the pacing can be a little bit fast here, and sometimes you don't really get enough time to kind of catch up with some emotional scenes. Sometimes the scenes just happen too fast, and you kind of like, oh, we need to move on to the next part because the story's ending soon or whatever. But I really liked it. It was really good. Thank you so much for watching this. Like, subscribe, and everything, and I'll see you guys next time.